Hello YouTube friends, and welcome to another episode of RV Destinations Unknown. We are Ryan and Jessica. If you're brand new to our channel, make sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like our content. Make sure to leave us some comments in the box below because we want to know who you are. We are very excited today. It's very windy.
Very windy.
We're out in the plains of Colorado Springs and we are on a fun adventure. It's a Thursday. I don't know what, 2 o'clock?
Something like that.
I think it's like 2 o'clock, something like that. And we are going to the visitor center of the Florissant Fossil Beds. Yeah. So we're first going to go into the visitor center and see what this place is all about. Come on, let's go in. All right, viewers, so we just met the park ranger here. His name is Jeff. He gave us some pretty good info about the place. This is a federal place, so you will have to have a National Parks Pass. So we renewed our all-access National Parks Pass. I believe it was $80 for the full year. And we're currently inside the visitor center, which is why I'm talking a little bit lower. But one of the unique things that Jeff was telling us about this this area is they actually have one of the country's most diverse insect collections in terms of fossilized insects. And I believe I just found them. Let's take a look. How about that? So that's just a small sample of what you'll find here. You're definitely going to want to come check this place out if you're here in Colorado Springs and you like the outdoors, you like nature. This is a place that you're going to want to come and seek out. So we're going to continue exploring the visitor center, and we'll take you outside here shortly and show you what's out there. All right, so we're heading out of the visitor center and we're fixing to go on our hike. We're gonna go explore the property. As you can see in the background, you know, we're in the middle of the flats of Colorado Springs. Here's something that I will tell you. If you're gonna plan on coming here, a few things to know. It is mid-April, almost March. It is 37 degrees today, or almost May. It's mid-April, almost May. It is 37 degrees today, and it is windy, like you would not believe. So, if you're planning to come and explore this area, maybe come in June, July when the temperature is not 37 and there's 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts because your fingertips are frozen if they're like me. So here's our first thing to see. It is a petrified tree trunk. Now, one of the cool things that Jeff, our park ranger, was telling us is that this national park actually has the nation's largest petrified trees in terms of their stumps here at the Florissant Fossil Beds. And so these are giant redwood petrified tree stumps, and they're the largest in the country in terms of diameter. So that's a fun fact to know about this place. So let's continue on. I think we have a mile hike in order to get to a lot of the things that we want to see here today. So we need to get to walking. Come along with us. All right, so we reached our next, I don't want to call it destination, but our next thing on the hiking trail. And it's some more petrified stumps, as you can see behind me. Again, these are redwoods, and I have no idea how many million years old they are, but they're petrified. They turned to stone. Let's keep on our journey, see what we discover next. All right, so as we're making our hike, I do want to let you know of one kind of planning detail if you're gonna come here. This place, the parking lot closes at 4:30 sharp, as the board said in big Sharpie to be out of the park by 4:30 sharp. Do not delay, they will lock the gate on you. So if you're gonna come do this, You want to come early, maybe 10 o'clock?
Yep.
So that you have plenty of time to hike and see everything. And don't come in April when it's 37 and windy.
Yeah.
Doesn't make for a good experience, but we're doing this for you, you two friends.
You're welcome.
Because we want you to see what Colorado Springs has to offer. So we're willing to take the pain, a 37-degree temperature with 20-mile-an-hour winds, and our lips are freezing, our fingers are freezing, but we're here for you. So let's go see the next site. I think we found it. It only took half a mile of walking,
Hey,
all for you guys, so that you could see.
Ooh, look at this.
The big stump. Impressive, right? Yeah. Read us a little bit of history about it. It's 230 feet tall.
And 500 to 1,000 years old.
500 to 1,000 years old. Huh. Wow. And all that remains is this guy. 1,000 years. Looks like the bottom has almost been charred by fire.
Huh.
Let's let you have a closer look, shall we? What you think? Leave us some comments in the box below. I want to hear from you. What do you think of our journey to the Petrified Stump? Is this an activity that you're going to want to come do when you're here in Colorado Springs? It's a nice outdoors activity, right? You get your hiking in, you can see some of nature.
Get some sunshine.
I don't know, are kids into that these days?
I don't know. You can
I
bring
don't
a
know.
video game. They can walk while playing a video game and look up once in a while. How's that?
I suppose. You know, we're here to encourage activity. That's what we're doing. Get your butt off the couch.
The outdoors is
Indeed.
calling you.
So, let's keep walking and let's see what else we can find, shall we? By the way, if you're new, give us a thumbs up. We want to know if you like our content. What'd you find?
The big 5 scientists.
What makes them big?
Important people.
Ah, okay. 1870 is when the earliest scientists arose. Let me do that again. 1870 is when the first scientists arrived. I don't think arrived is a word. Since then, more than 150 scientists have been allowed here, and 20 museums and universities from the US and the UK. There you go, UK, giving you a shout out.
I think there needs to be some more women on here. Like, there's just men, which is awesome.
Women
too.
in science, yeah.
Women
well,
in science are cool.
you got to turn your head around because
There we go.
the women in science are on this side, silly.
Charlotte Hill.
So here's the women in science. Yeah, don't worry. Women haven't been left out. This is a modern
She was also
world.
married at age 13. She raised 7 children, plus was famous with science. So women can do it all.
Absolutely. There you go. All right, so let's walk on and let's see what else we can find, shall we? All right, so here's a bit of information for you. Not sure how many of you know that people like Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, they like to buy tons of things, right? Their hands are in almost everything in the world, and it's crazy. Look what we found right here. The most viewed stumps of all discovered here is likely the small one that Walt Disney purchased.
Wow.
How about that? Before the monuments were even established, Walt Disney came and said, I want that one, and bought it. Don't know if it's
Disneyland Park.
Yeah, there you go. So now it's in Disneyland Park, not Disney World. There is a difference. Make sure you know. It's in Disneyland Park, and that one is more than likely the most viewed because of all the thousands of people every day that go through the Disneyland Park. So a little bit of trivia for you. Who knew? let's continue on our journey. See how many more of these stumps we can find, right? Maybe a question or trivia will stump us. Dad joke. Let's find the next one and get stumped by it. So we come to the most dangerous part of this entire journey. And again, we're doing this for you YouTubers because we were ready to go back to the visitor center. But we saw a map, a trail map, saying, hey, there's more this way. Only problem is, this way is across the highway. Yep. So, our new job is to dodge a few cars and see if we can't cross this highway to go see some more cool stuff for you people. So, here we go, run, 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 run. Faster. I made it, I don't know about Jessie. Oh, she did make it, okay. All right, so now that we have crossed the highway, we have our next challenge, and that challenge is to climb that big mountain right in front of us.
We got this.
Yes, friends, we are doing this all for you. We're supposed to go climb the big mountain. We most definitely were not prepared. We don't have our camel packs. We don't have our boost oxygen. At least we got each other and you. We're so glad that you're here with us. I tell you, this would be a very, very beautiful but boring hike if you weren't here with us. So thank you, followers. We appreciate you. All right, let's go climb the mountain. And we'll show you the view from the top. How's that? So here's a cool bit of information for you. If you were not aware, 1,000 years ago or so, a volcano right near Buena Vista, Colorado erupted, and a lot of that debris was actually scattered here from the volcano blast. So wind carried it, a lot of the ash and stuff. We just walked down a ash road, which was volcanic ash. If you look at some of the trees here, you can see they're still recovering from the effects of it. Look at it. All right, so we finally made it to the top, to the overlook. So I'm gonna swing around and kind of give you a panorama view of what your reward is for climbing the mountain with us. So how about those views? Absolutely stunning. I do think we have a little bit more of a trail to go, but in case you're wondering, the name of that volcano that erupted out near Buena Vista, apparently it's called Guffey Volcanic Complex. So, if I don't trip, let's continue on our journey and see what else we find. So earlier we were talking about some of that volcanic devastation, and I mean, take a look at these two trees. You know, this one is still recovering. It's almost black ash, and check this one out. I mean, it's still burnt to a crisp. You know, you look around at a lot of the other trees, they don't look like this. They don't look like the ones that were here during that volcanic devastation. So let's keep climbing. I think my wife left me. I don't know where she went. Jessie? Hello? She left me. I don't know why she does that. I'm not good with directions. And she ran off and left me. You're leaving our viewers. Let me go get her back on track. Otherwise, we're gonna wind up lost on this trail. I'll be back. All right, friends, so here's something that I actually wanted to show you that I thought was really cool. When we first walked over this road, we assumed that it was just dirt, you know, almost like a mud, but actually it's a volcanic ash. It's a fine granular powder that, quite honestly, is unique to walk on. I almost vote that they start making tennis shoes out of this stuff, because the experience walking on it is almost like a it's almost like a artificial turf field that's rubber. You know, it has that very soft give as you take each step. But I did want to show you, you know, this road that's volcanic ash. I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, initially we assumed it was dirt. We assumed that it was just a dirt or mud, but it's actually volcanic ash. How cool is that? So we're heading back to the visitor center. Hopefully you enjoyed your experience with us, seeing the petrified stumps and seeing some of the volcanic activity here on the mountainside. We will see you at our next destination. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and leave us some comments in the box below. If you like the content, give us a thumbs up. It really does help us out. We will see you at our next destination unknown. Miss Navigator, do you know where we're going?
No.
Cause I don't see the visitor center anymore.
I'm lost.
Miss Navigator. I think we're
I'm
lost.
directionally challenged, so not sure if this is a good role for me to play right now.
Why did you want the map then?
No, it's just too...
Yeah, we're lost. Pray for us. If we don't come back, call 911.